The cheese is a solid food resulting from the coagulation of milk.
But have you ever wondered how that delicious cheese gets to your table? In today's video, we're going to show you the step-by-step process of making cheese, from fresh milk to final maturation. Stay with me until the end and witness this fascinating process that combines tradition, science, and a lot of artisanal work.
The first step in the cheese-making process is the collection of milk, which can be from cows, goats, sheep, or buffalo. Cheese has an ancestral origin, estimated to be more than 5,000 years old.
It is believed to have been discovered by shepherds who stored milk in animal stomachs. The enzymes present in the stomach
Upon arrival at the industries, the milk undergoes pasteurization, where it is heated to a high temperature and cooled to eliminate.
Specific bacterial cultures are added to the milk for fermentation, a fundamental step in the cheese production.
Larger pieces retain more moisture, forming soft, moist cheeses like ricotta, Minas fresco, or curd cheese itself.
The cutting or shredding of the curd allows the whey to be expelled from the cheese more efficiently. The smaller the pieces, the more whey is released, resulting in firmer cheeses, like Parmesan, for example.
The shredded and seasoned mass is placed in molds and pressed to remove the remaining whey and give it shape.
This process is also used in the formation of cheddar cheese.
The color of cheddar can be natural or dyed with annatto, a natural coloring that gives the cheese its familiar orange hue.
In the production of mozzarella cheese at the Italian factory Scalabrini, the milk is placed in large copper cauldrons where natural fermenting whey is added.
Then, natural rennet, extracted from calves, is added.
The milk is kept at temperatures of 33 to 35 degrees Celsius, initiating the coagulation process in about 10 to 12 minutes.
The coagulated curd is cut with a tool called a spino, forming small granules of 2 to 5 millimeters.
The mass then settles at the bottom of the cauldron after this heating. The master cheesemakers wrap this mass in a linen cloth.
Each copper cauldron typically yields 2 cheese forms. At this moment, the curd block is divided into 2.
This division is done with skill to ensure that the two resulting forms have the same consistency and quality.
The two halves of the mass are placed in round molds that will give the cheese its initial shape.
The initial pressing is done gently. The goal is to eliminate excess whey and compact the cheese without damaging its internal structure. A weight is placed on the mass, which rests for a few hours. During this time, the natural moisture of the mass and gravity cause the cheese to gain stability. The cheese is turned several times in the first 24 hours to ensure uniform pressing and prevent future deformations.
The pieces of cheese are then immersed in brine for about 20 days. The salting helps in the formation of
And after the quality control, the cheese finally receives the fire certificate.
Basically, the cheese-making process follows these steps. First, the milk is collected and pasteurized. Then the milk is fermented so that it coagulates, where the lactose is transformed into lactic acid, forming the curd. This curd is cut into small pieces to release the whey. The smaller the cut, the firmer the cheese will be. Cheeses with firmer
Light or intense pressings also determine the residual moisture. Cheeses like ricotta have high moisture, while Parmesan has less moisture, being drier.
Drittlis. The salting process can be done brine,
The development of mold during the maturation phase of Tome de Savoie cheese occurs naturally and is essential for forming its
This mold is considered beneficial as it protects the interior of the cheese from contamination by unwanted microorganisms.
And that's how millions of tons of the most varied types of cheese are produced around the world every year.